Jackie. Democrats unveiled their debt ceiling bill today. It would keep the government funded through December the 3rd. There may be a vote on it on the House later on today. Congresswoman Young Kim, Republican from California. There are a few Republicans in California, and this Congresswoman is a Republican from California. Young Kim joins us. President Biden says it would be inexcusable not to raise the debt ceiling. So are you a yes or a no vote, bearing in mind that a no vote could shut down the government? What do you say?
Well, first of all, Stuart, thank you for having me. Right now, we're discussing the debt limit, and the continuing resolution is going to be on the floor for discussion. If we allow Speaker Pelosi and Democrats to move forward with that $3.5 trillion reconciliation package, our country could spend at least $5.4 trillion. That's more spending in 1 year than the total spend in all of World War II. We cannot afford to give Bernie Sanders a blank check and allow him to settle future American generations with debt by raising the debt limit through December 2022. It's clear this isn't going to pass the Senate, so we need a responsible continuing resolution to keep the government running.
It's really all about avoiding political blame for shutting down the government, isn't it?
Right. They're just using the same partisan exercise right now.
As I understand it, the Democrats could, if they wished, simply raise the debt ceiling this afternoon. They could just simply do that, put out a vote, get everybody to, all the senators to vote for it, and it would pass, and they would have a higher debt ceiling. But they won't do it because they want to bring in you Republicans to share the blame for it taking on a lot more debt. That's what's going on here, too.
That's what they're saying. They think that this has to be a burden shared by both parties, but we're not going to allow that to happen because, again, we are spending more than any time that we have seen in total spend all of World War II. We're just not going to play their game. It isn't that really the exercise they are playing right now is the fact that they are in disarray. They don't have the votes. I'm not going to play into their game.
Okay. The mayor of San Francisco is defending her violation of her own indoor mask rules. Here's her defense. Listen to it, please. Roll it.
I got up and started dancing because I was feeling the spirit. And I wasn't thinking about a mask. I was thinking about having a good time.
She felt the spirit, Congresswoman. She just felt the spirit. Just had to dance. Your response, please.
That's just... You know, we're seeing another case of an elected official thinking they're too good for a mandate they created themselves. Meanwhile, small businesses are going to great lengths to adapt to mandates to keep their doors open and employees on payroll. You know, the state of California, which I represent, California small businesses were hit hardest by the pandemic, with 40,000 businesses closing and nearly half of them permanent closures. COVID-19 policies should be based on science, not politics.
40,000 closed small businesses in California. Now, forgive me for pressing this. Closed permanently or just closed permanently?
20,000 businesses closed permanently during the pandemic.
That's extraordinary. Congresswoman, thank you very much for sharing that with us. That's a real eye-opener. Thanks for being here. We much appreciate it, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Thank you.